On today's show, the NBA schedule has been released, which means the Mavericks schedule has been released.
Yes.
Jeffrey Cooperstein and Harrison Graham. We're going to break down the 10 most important games for your Dallas Mavericks here on today's show. And perfect time to subscribe to the channel because when news drops, when the schedule gets released, when big stories are out there, we've got you covered here on this show. Dallas Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. So do a brother or brothers a favor by subscribing right now. Hit that sub button. Let's break down some of this schedule. All right, he's Jeffrey Cooperstein, a.k.a. Coop. I am Harrison Graham, a.k.a. Harry, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Coop, let's get into this. You kind of dove deeper into the schedule, so we'll go game by game. I think it's appropriate to start with the opening game in San Antonio with Victor Wembanyama. That crowd will be raucous. I think it is an important game because, you know, I think last year in a lot of ways, the way the Mavericks lost to Phoenix, it wasn't just them losing, it was how they lost, blew that big lead. Kind of became a theme for the season last year. You'd like to start on the right foot this year.
Yeah, I think it'll be awesome seeing Victor in his NBA debut as well in San Antonio. I think this game is on national TV. The Mavericks playing 28 national TV games this year, which is one of the top teams in the league. So yeah, the Spurs game will be very interesting to see as well. I'm very excited to see Victor and Luka go up against each other for the first time.
Just the early jitters, too. Like, how do Luka and Kyrie play together? Is it going to take, 10, 20 games for this roster to come together?
And, of course, when it's game one, everything gets exaggerated. It's because you really want to win that game and set a good impression for the rest of the season. So, game one's always fun.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, how about game two?
Home opener.
Nets, home opener. That's always a meaningful game.
You got Kyrie. You got Spencer Dinwiddie.
Revenge
Dorian
game.
Finney-Smith. I mean, we have a lot of storylines here against the Brooklyn Nets.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yes, who has a broken hand, so I'm not sure if he's going to be there for the beginning. But yeah, lots of Mavs storylines there as well. The Mavs need to start off good at home. They were not very good at home at the beginning of the year last year, so they need to get off on the right foot here.
So you got the season opener, the home opener. Let's skip ahead to November 10th against the Los Angeles Clippers.
And this is a big game for two reasons. One, it's the fraud Clippers, who we can't stand. Number two, the first NBA in-season tournament game for the Mavericks against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, I'm just eager to see. Like, I think there's a lot of speculation on if teams will play harder, if it's even going to be a focus. Obviously, every game against the Clippers is big. They're contending for playoffs. Mavs are as well. And there's a rivalry there, at least right now. So that'll be a fun one. It's at home, so we'll see how that one goes. Always fun when the Lakers are in town, Coop. It seems like there's a little extra energy in the building. We know Laker fans are all over the place, so there will be some purple and gold in the stands. And Luka and LeBron, it's always fun when these two take on each other, and on December 12th, that'll be the case at the AAC.
Absolutely. Whenever LeBron and the crew come into the AAC, it's always extremely lively. There's a lot of Lakers fans, like you said, and the atmosphere is always good when the Lakers come to town. The Mavericks have an underrated home court advantage, in my opinion. I think especially when big games come to town, the Mavs have a really good crowd, and the crowd will really get into it. They love basketball here in Dallas, so I think that'll be a great game.
Yeah, it should be a fun one on December 12th. And again, a theme with that Clippers game, too, is Lakers are right in the mix in the West.
Absolutely.
So, like, these games, they add up over the course of a season.
As are the Phoenix Suns, who the Mavericks will see on Christmas. They're the last game of the day, 9:30 p.m. Central tip, so make sure you have your eggnog, make sure you have your coffee ready to go. That one will be that'll be a fun one. It's always good to see Luka and Devin Booker go at it.
Coffee, alcoholic beverages acceptable that night to stay awake and
no question.
To keep the theme of the holiday going. So it's going to be a fun one. We know these teams don't like each other. D-Book's a fraud. Luka's not.
Devin Booker. You have Kevin Durant now. You have Bradley Beal. I mean, this game has a lot of everything.
Fireworks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Predict the Mavericks 2023-2024
Give me a prediction
record
right now, Harrison.
Without analyzing the full schedule and knowing how this team's going to fit, give me 47-35.
Yeah, I think I'm going 48-34, so we're kind of right in that range there. I think that's where they need to be as well in order to get a top 6 seed in the West and avoid that play-in.
Yeah, I think 50, I think that's a goal to strive for. If you're within a couple games of that, I think that would avoid the play-in for you. If you're 46 or less, you're kind of flirting with that 7-10 range. So I think if you can get to 47+, you should be a top 6. If you can get to 50+, good chance of being a top 4. So I'll say 47-35. I could see some early just not shortcomings, but
we know the last
needed.
We know the last 2 seasons the Mavericks have been terrible out of the gate. They just have to come out with their hair on fire to start the season, because that's kind of set the tone for the rest of the season like it did last year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 5 more games to break down, but hey, go bet on some games this season with BetUS, and go bet on some NFL preseason games right now as well. Go to chatsports.com/MFFL, promo code MFFL to get that deposit bonus. And join the Coop and Harry train by betting Luka to win MVP.
Let's go.
Get those odds. I don't think they're you're going to get better value as the season goes on, because I think he's going to play well. So chatsports.com/MFFL. Use that promo code to get 125% deposit bonus. Okay, jumping all the way to February, Coop. Bucks come to town.
Giannis and the boys.
And Luka, the 2 best international players outside of maybe Jokic in the game right now.
Yeah, I love watching Giannis play, especially, and I always, when Giannis comes to the AAC, I always think about what could have been if they would have drafted him instead of trading back and drafted Shane Larkin. Obviously, you wouldn't end up having Luka at this point in time if you got Giannis, but
would you have a title?
You never know. I mean, it's something that I always like thinking about when Giannis comes to town.
No doubt about it. The Boston Celtics, it's always fun when you get to play Boston. It's in TD Garden. That's always a good game. And one of my favorite games from the conference title team, Coop, was when Spencer Dinwiddie hit that game-winning. Did he hit a game winner against Boston, or was that against Brooklyn?
He won against Brooklyn.
There was a game
Luka
winner
hit one against Boston.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Luka hit a buzzer beater against Boston.
I think those 2 games were close to each other.
They were pretty close in proximity, I think.
So I feel like the Mavs and Celtics always play good games, so that should be a fun one. Again, you're going to be jockeying for playoff spots, not in the same conferences there, but we know Boston's going to compete. And Kristaps Porzingis, I know he has plantar fasciitis, but you're hoping by March he's good to go. So
I wish health and luck for KP, man. It's very unfortunate what's happening to him. He's going to miss the FIBA World Cup with Latvia, so hopefully he has a speedy recovery.
Yeah, good luck to him. March 17th, Denver Nuggets, defending champs, Coop. Anytime you can beat the defending champs, that's going to instill confidence as you get closer to postseason play right there.
St. Patrick's Day, maybe the Mavs are wearing green in that game.
Oh, yeah, that's a must.
It could be.
If not, Cuban has to sell the team.
It could be a very lively atmosphere. Love seeing Jokic, of course, and hopefully Jamal Murray and the boys coming to town.
Now, will you be able to get to the AAC because of the parade? That's a different question.
Well, the parade's probably on a weekend. I don't remember if March 17th.
I'm going to pull it up real quick. Here. March 17th is.
It's a Sunday.
Oh,
I think that's a Sunday ABC game. That's a 2:30 game. There's no way the parade is on that Sunday.
They'll be cleared out.
So you'll be all right.
All right, you'll be good. Okay, April 2nd against the Golden State Warriors. Kind of like that Lakers effect, Coop. When Steph and Clay and them come to town.
It's always a buzz around the arena.
Yeah, there's a lot of juice in the city and in the arena, so that's always fun. And you might be competing with them for seeding late in the season.
There are very, very few players in the NBA that have juice like Steph Curry does. When he comes to an arena, people flock, man. I mean, he's just an absolutely electric factory.
Ticket prices go up. It's a wild scene. And then, is this the final game?
Season finale at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hopefully this game doesn't mean anything because the Mavs have locked up a top 6 seed and they won't have to have any pressure in this game. Maybe you sit Luka and Kyrie for the right reasons this time at the end of the year, not the wrong ones.
Yeah, and look, I think the Thunder, their expectations are going to be to make the playoffs
Absolutely.
this year. So that game could have a lot of importance at the end of the season. So that should be a good one. So there you have it. 10 most important games to watch for your Dallas Mavericks. And let us know whether it's one of those 10 or if you've analyzed more of the schedule, what is your favorite game on the Mavs schedule this year? Coop, if you had to pick one, I think it's cliche. I'm going to go with Phoenix on Christmas.
It's always Christmas,
I just can't stand the Suns, and it's Christmas Day. Got to get a dub in Phoenix.
4th straight year playing on Christmas, I believe. They've played Denver, they've played Phoenix, and they've played the Clippers, I believe.
The Luka effect.
Yeah, so 4th straight year playing on Christmas. Mavs Suns, Christmas Day will be awesome.
Let's get it. Let us know what your favorite game is.